Hello YouTube, this is MM53 coming at you again. I'm going to do a quick review here on this. I haven't seen anything else about it on YouTube or on any of the forums or anything. So, there is an install video by Extreme Terrain, but it doesn't really show you what it looks like on the vehicle or how it performs or anything, just how to stick it on your truck, or Jeep, excuse me. There's a company that makes it. It's Garvin, and it is for your Roto pack gas cans. Can you call them gas cans when they're plastic? I don't know, plastic gas containers, I guess would be more accurate. But anyway, it's this bracket here. Excuse me. It is extremely overbuilt. It's continuously welded and all the joints and everything, and it's all gusseted. These are actually L brackets and completely welded all the way around. Check this out. It's a little 1/4 wrench. As you can see, or maybe not, this is a 1/4 plate right here. Of course, I don't know what the tubing is because the end plate is welded on. It's steel also. These are aluminum. I believe they're aluminum. Comes with a couple bolts. These are your spacers. That's about it. And the way this actually goes on, this one is obviously for a Jeep JK. It is going to mount between the tailgate and the tire carrier back in here. Your tailgate would get all tore up way before this did. So, no problem there. And it says that it fits up to a 33-inch tire. Well, that's all I'm running are 33s. So, I can't go any bigger. I won't be able to get into my parking garage where I work and stuff, and I'm not willing to walk across the street in the rain and horrible weather and stuff, so that's as big as I can go, so I'm okay with that. I know that'll be a drawback for some. But there's the bracket, and I'm going to get to installing it, and I'll be right back with you. And here it is installed. It's got a nice fit to it. You can see, you can move the vehicle. I don't know if you can tell, but it's moving. It's sturdy. It don't wiggle. It don't move. Bolts up right there behind the tire carrier. And that's where those, I don't know if you can see with the shadows. Can't help the sun, sorry. But that's where the little spacers go in right there. And you use your original hardware. But so far so good. Okay, just got done unpacking this stuff. This is how we're going to mount everything up. Here's what we went ahead and purchased. Right here. You got your base that's going to mount to the bracket that was already mounted to the Jeep. Comes with this here, and that's to mount one pack. Then I went ahead and got this, which is the 3-gallon extension, and I decided to go with the locking one here so somebody doesn't walk off with my stuff. So the base, this, and this are separate items. Well, I'm sorry. The top piece here with the lock and the base and this first one here came together. Then the 3-gallon extension is separate. I went ahead and we got these in. This is the 3-gallon gas. These are blemished items. They were on Black Friday and blemished, so I got a pretty good deal on them. This is the only thing I could find on the gas right here. Is where they're calling it blemished. Really no big deal at all. The rest of it looks fine. And then we got the 1.75 water, and I can't find anything blemished on it. So that's what I'm going to be mounting up on the bracket on the Jeep. Now the bracket does state for one only. If you mount two, it says that you can't open the tailgate all the way without hitting the tail light. But I needed two of them for when I go overlanding and stuff. So his tailgate doesn't get open a lot until we're kind of done for the day. Anything else I can reach over the back and grab. So I went this route, mount it up, see how it works. But that's where I'm at so far. Gonna go get it put on and I'll get right back with you. Okay, I wanted to give you a quick look of what this thing's gonna look like when you don't have your packs mounted. This is pretty much the way it's going to be on your vehicle, because I'm not driving around town and back and forth to work and everything with the packs mounted on it. So this is what it will look like. I did make a mistake a little earlier when I was in the house showing you all the parts. We don't need that backing plate. This one here, it just bolts directly up to the mount. Now, Roto packs and, what was it, Griffin? Yeah, Garvin, sorry. Garvin mount. They both send you hardware to mount this stuff. The black is the Garvin. It's grade 5. Roto packs is also grade 5, but it's silver. The bolts were a little too long, so I had to use the silver washers. They came with the Roto pack, and the black ones that came with the mount here. And I put some blue Loctite on there, and it works perfect. I'll probably go back and hit that with a little spray paint and turn it black later. But anyway, just wanted you to see what it's going to look like without everything mounted up, the way you'll probably be driving around the majority of the time. Okay, we got them all mounted up here. I'm happy with the way it looks. They fit nice. It's what I wanted. Give you a little walk around. Like I said earlier, I couldn't find anything on these, so here's what it looks like. Does stick out past the tire a little bit if that bothers you. I'm running 33s. But that's it. One thing I did find out here was back here. Right here. That's not intended too far there. It's that little ridge in there, whatever. Indentation goes in maybe 1/4 of an inch. On the other side, this way, it goes in about 1 inch, 1.5 inches. So what that means is you can't flip the can around and have the spouts facing that way, because that's what I actually wanted to do, because it'd be harder to tamper with it and somebody to take gas when you're out on the road. Like I said, this isn't on here all the time, or it won't be, but I do overlanding and off-roading and stuff, so that's when I will be using it. So if that affects you, can't be done. They got to be mounted this direction, but they are sturdy. I'm happy with the way it turned out. So anyway, oh, tailgate. Let me get this thing adjusted. There we go. As you can see, that will definitely take out your tail light. But you can get it this far open. And when you're opening it, you can actually see right through here how close you are. I'm only 5'6". I guess if you're taller, you can just look over the top, but so at least when I do open the tailgate, I know how far I can open it without taking out my tail light. But if you just run the 3-gallon gas or just a water one, you don't need to worry about the tailgate. I actually did try it. I opened it up with just a gas one on there, and it does clear. The strap stops it. It gets close, but it doesn't hit it. but I knew that before I started. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps somebody decide on what they want to do, because let's face it, it's a pain in the butt to try to carry extra gas on, you know, your Jeep. I was going to mount them up on my Safari rack, but then that puts it too tall to get in the parking garages, and that's where I'm running 33-inch tires, so it defeats that purpose. I don't want to mount them inside. I don't think that's safe. Plus I smoke. Don't want gas inside when I'm smoking. This is the only solution. I believe Roto sells one on their site that mounts on the tailgate, but I did see 2 different reviews on that one. It's more economical, put it that way. Probably works fine, but people say that it does move around a lot and wiggle. I don't want that. I wanted something that was going to be sturdy. So I'll spend the extra money and go with this. See? It don't really move, so. Of course they're empty now. But again, I'm happy with it.